we all start realizing that it's a very simple fact of what works, what just doesn't. We see that it's easier to let that go. But then we come up against a whole new bunch of challenges. It can be deeply shocking. It can literally be like an earthquake to your very foundation. It can seem very, very difficult. I know in my experience, when I first started working on changing conditioning, it felt like it would never end. It was like, when am I done with all the stuff that I don't choose to identify with anymore? It can feel like it doesn't end, but I promise it does. Eventually it does. What we have to do to speed up that process energetically of being in that very confusing and oh my gosh, energetic state is to deal in particular with three things. The first is the autopilot thoughts that no matter what you're consciously choosing are going to come up in resistance and reaction to that. And that will happen for quite a long time until you've really gotten certain and sure about what it is that your new conceptions actually are. The second is the inner critic, that super conscious that behaves like an internal parent. And depending on how you grew up, how harsh that parent is or isn't is determined by that. But nonetheless, everyone has an inner critic. That every time you try to think out of the preconditioned box is going to come in and try and slam you for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where some extent of emotional healing and strong personal truth about your worth and value is going to be so important for you, because that is where you will find the ability to tell the inner critic, no, that's wrong.